Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to Get Hit with the Truth. So today we're doing the Mbilli versus Heffron Is On video, as undefeated top-ranked super middleweight contender Christian Mbilli is set to return on Saturday, May 25th in the main event of a DAZN card against little-known Mark Heffron. Now, before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel here. So, Christian Mbilli is an exciting super middleweight contender. He's the #1 ranked contender in the WBC, at least, I think, and maybe the WBA as well. He's been, he's sitting there with that exciting style. A lot of people want to see what he can do and what opportunities he can get moving forward. He just beat Rohan Murdoch in January on the Better BF Callum Smith undercard and kind of exposed himself a little bit more with that victory. So now he's rolling into this fight with Heffron, who is essentially just a stay busy opponent, just to keep Mbilli fresh. I mean, I honestly don't believe Mbilli should have much of an issue with Heffron that night. But you never want to overlook a guy. And Heffron, he's been stopped. All three of his losses have been by stoppage, and they've been against last year some guy named Jack Cullen stopped him, unknown, I don't know that guy. The other two fighters on his resume were former world title challengers Denzel Bentley, who got beat by Janabek Alamanhalai. He lost to him a couple years back, and then when he challenged for the WBO title, and then Liam Williams, who lost to Demetrius Andre as he challenged for the title a couple years back. So, both these guys have kind of, Heffron has been in there with a couple decent fighters, but every time he gets in there with steps up the competition, he gets beat. And Jack Cullen last year, that guy isn't even on Liam Williams or Denzel Bentley's level, and he stopped Mark Heffron. So Heffron, we'll see what he can do, if he can pose any kind of threat. Christian Mbilli is just a motor, a guy that just comes right at you. He's got a good style, an exciting style, and it's going to be interesting to see him back in action. But as I said, we'll see if Mark Heffron can pose any kind of a threat. But these are the kind of fights right here that you do not want to overlook your opponent, because that's when losses happen. You have to respect a combat sport. You have to respect your opponent at all times. And Christian Mbilli is right there teetering on a title shot. He really is. He's right there. Canelo, in my opinion, this might be his last fight at 168, where he's the champ. He might give up belts in order to move up. He might give up at least one or two. The governing bodies might start ordering him to fight the challengers, and he might say, fuck it. So Mbilli, his next fight could be a title fight. That's why this fight is very important, that he stays hot and he wins. So we'll see what happens. Again, this fight takes place Saturday, May 25th on ESPN, as Mbilli versus Heffron Is On. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.